We're playing Snake in RuneScape, moving around the map, one chunk at a time. Every hour, the snake is going to move, and if we complete all the challenges available to us, the snake is going to grow. Welcome to SnakeScape. Last time on SnakeScape. In Groat's farm, we killed a bunch of farmers. We then rolled forward into South Varrock Gate, where we got mugged while trying to steal people's money, and we skill issued giving a dog a bone. We then rolled right into Southeast Varrock Mine, with the snake now facing east. This is where you join us now, with me coping. I'm an idiot. I should have a pickaxe, because in the first chunk, there's actually a bronze pickaxe spawn upstairs, and there's a bronze pickaxe for sale on Bob's Axes. There's actually a clip of me going to Bob's Axes to buy the steel axe, and scrolling over the bronze pickaxe. Oh well. Roll the B-roll. We are in the East Varrock Mine chunk now. In this chunk, there's not that much to do, because nothing here is unique yet again. So the only thing that we're going to have to work towards is killing a goblin for a bronze scimitar and a red cape. We also have to chop one oak log because we technically haven't completed that task yet. So I'm going to get working on that. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, let's go try kill this goblin and see where it respawns. Hopefully it respawns inside this chunk and not in the next chunk. This goblin should respawn inside this chunk because it is a task of this chunk, and it wouldn't be unless it did spawn here. So we gotta find where it spawns. The goblin spawned out here, which is kind of a shame. I guess I'm gonna just try to do some wood cutting on these trees. Actually, first I'm gonna go and get the oak log. Then we can say we've completed the chunk. And there is the oak log. So that's a chunk task completed. I'll light this one up for now. Now I'm quite confused because this task only comes up in this chunk, which implies that it should spawn in this chunk. But last time it spawned out here, so I'm going to try kill as many of these as I can, but the one in 128 that we need to hit twice is quite unlikely. Now that I've tagged the goblin, I can actually see it much better when it walks over into this chunk. And a farmer does walk into this chunk. Okay, wait, give me a minute. Imagine if this is the one that gets me the gardening boots. No, never lucky. Ah, the life of a chunk man, standing at the edge of a chunk waiting for a bloody monster to walk in. And this is 10 attack. I'm going to swap back to strength again, just so we can get some more max hits. Wait a minute, I've just looked it up, and I am not being an idiot. There is another goblin spawn in this chunk. It's over here somewhere, supposedly at the top of this hill, because I should be able to get through this gate, right? Yes, there is. Oh my god. Okay, this is going to make this chunk a lot better. I am still going to have to run away when my health is low, but having the spawn actually in the chunk is so much nicer than having to wait for it to walk over. I think I'm going to risk it on 7 HP. I'm sure I can outrun it if I have to. These are famous last words. Ooh, oh my god, I am getting low HP. I'm going to let myself heal back up to full before I kill another goblin. 150 total level, very nice. Woodcutting level 30. And that should be the last log I need for 15 fletching. Which means I can move on to oak logs now, which is going to be hopefully a lot more XP. So just put it through a calculator. And the chance of getting a oak log is actually half the chance of getting a normal log. And because normal logs give more than half the experience, I'm actually going to stick to normal logs because it'll get my wood cutting up a bit faster. Ooh, mysterious old man. There's a maze random, or mime show. Yes, I'd love to do a mime show. With all random events that give items, I'm going to hold on to them just because I can put them in my bank, and then once I have all of the items in my bank, they'll start giving me lamps. There is a random event that has a deposit box in it, so I am going to hold on to the items even if there isn't a bank nearby, just in case I can put them in there. Only if my inventory gets really dire, then I'll drop them. Because there's only a few minutes left, I'm going to try to get 3 more goblin kills, so I have a nice round 30. And now I'm 15 strength, so I think I'll swap back over to defense. Now that I'm 15 combat as well, actually, that means that if we go back to the chunk that we were just in, the lower level wizards will stop being aggressive, making that much nicer to be in. And this is the 30th goblin. I'm really hoping for some better gear soon, because it'll make these drop rate tasks so much easier. Oh, nice. I was just able to get that in just before the timer ended. So, no more actions now. I am allowed to finish this fight. Once this is over, we'll jump into the chunk roller. And that is it. let's head into the chunk roller and see where we're going next. So here we are. The snake is currently facing east, so that means we can either head left, which goes up towards Varrock, or head forwards, which goes to the exam centre, or head south into the desert. We were able to complete the 15 woodcutting to get the oak log, but we weren't able to get any of the drops, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll keep moving. With the snake going left, we'll stay on the left side of the fence because there's more to do in it, but that will be kind of scary as we're going to be heading towards the wilderness. Going right will be quite nice. As I've explained before, the desert is somewhere I really want to be. Something quite interesting happens if we roll forwards. When we go to the exam centre, we won't be able to roll right because of the maze training arena, we won't be able to go forwards because of the water, so we'll only be able to roll left towards the dig site, which the same thing happens here in dig site, we can only roll left again, and because this gate in the fence here, it has a kudos requirement with the museum, we're going to have to only be able to go right left again, so we're going to kind of go in a loop, but this time with the snake facing south if we're in this chunk again. So without much more to do, let's roll. And we rolled left. Oh no. Oh no. We are going towards the wilderness. So I've had to sit here and do a little bit of digging just because this is quite a confusing choice, as no tasks come up if we select the left area. This is actually a lie. There are oak trees here, which means we're going to need to be able to fletch the highest thing with oak logs, which is an oak shield. The right hand side though actually has a quest in it, the Soul's Bane, which with the rope we can technically get into and technically complete, but we have nowhere near the combat level and nowhere near the gear to do it. So I think I'm going to take the decision to go to the left side. Let's jump in the game and do it. This is the East Falador chunk. In this section, there's really not much to do. The only task that I have available is to fletch an oak shield, so I'm going to get working on that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's just chop these trees. Let's continue what we were doing just before, and just keep fletching away. As we get towards the end of the chunk, I might try fletching a couple of the lower level oak log stuff to get more XP, and dropping them on the ground. If I have a full inventory of them before we roll, that'd be nice, because then I can try and drop them in the bank that's just next door. Oh, there's a young impling running around. Well, maybe if we get to the museum and are able to do the quiz underneath to get a load of hunter, maybe we'll be able to think about catching some implings. Oh, a mysterious old man. Again, a maze. I would love to do a maze. My strategy for the maze is to just run straight to the center. I know there's a tech where you can do 100 rolls of the chests, but I don't think I'm going to do that as it takes an hour, and there's nothing in there that I particularly need, at least that I can recall that's in that drop table. And now you have over 10,000 arrow shafts, which is quite nice. I can't wait to turn all of them into unheadless arrows. We just got our first clue nest for a beginner clue step. Speak to Port Sarim Battle Axe Shop. Yeah, that is not happening. There's 35 woodcutting. And there is 37 woodcutting. That's almost certainly the final level of this chunk. Just got a pineapple seed from a bird's nest. I might just keep these in my inventory only because the bank is just next door and we've only got 50 seconds left. So I'm just going to try and hold on to as much as I can. With this last inventory of logs, I'm going to turn these into oak short bows, again just because the bank is right here. If we don't roll the bank, I'll probably have to drop most of it on the ground. 3, 2, 1, and that is time up. When I get this last log, we are going to stop. Okay, let's jump back into the roller and see where we're going next. Okay, so for the next roll, we can't go right because of the gate that requires the museum kudos, so I'm going to disable this one, which means we only have 2 options of where we can go, either into the centre of Varrock or up towards the lumberyard. Of these 2, I really want to go to Varrock, just because it keeps us away from the wilderness, and it means that we'll be able to start the Children of the Sun quest, which if we go to the palace and then back down again, we'll be able to go to Varlamore, which is super cool. But without further ado, let's roll. Yes! Oh. Thank goodness we go to Varrock. Oh, we're staying away from the wilderness. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, right. Let's deselect these here. And calculate the tasks. Because there's so much to do in this chunk, I think I'm just going to jump in the game and have a look around. This is Varrock Center, the busiest chunk we've been in since Lumbridge at the beginning of the game. In this chunk, there's a load to get done, so we have to be kind of careful how we plan it. This chunk is home to 3 quest stars and 3 achievement diaries. The quests that we can start here are the Children of the Sun, the Demon Slayer, and Romeo and Juliet. Unfortunately, we can't finish any of them just yet, but it's nice to get them started for chunks around here. The achievement diaries are to buy a newspaper and browse Thalia's shop. There is a third one here, which is to cast the Varrock teleport, but we have nowhere near the magic level required to do that. Also from Thalia's, we can give in the frog token that we got a couple of chunks ago to get a lamp, which is the first one of the account. This chunk is also home to the museum, where we can do the museum quiz to get 1,000 Hunter and Slayer experience, which is going to be a really nice boost. So the plan is to complete everything that I just spoke about, and then do some thieving for money, which then we can try and buy some best in slots from the shops around here. Let's jump in and get to it. Before I do anything, I'm going to quickly run to the bank, and I'm going to deposit a bunch of crap that I don't need. Because of my rule about being able to bank before and after a chunk that has a bank in, I'm going to drop a couple of things that I know I don't need for this chunk. I'll keep these 3 on me, just because I might have some downtime doing some thieving, so might as well just keep going on the Fletching grind. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're going to do the museum quiz first, just because I want to get that out of the way. Gotta talk to Orlando. G'day there, mate. I'm going to start in the north corner and then go around from there. Nice, that took only 4 minutes, so that wasn't too bad whatsoever. I was kind of worried that would take a while. And that is level 9 Hunter and Slayer. Perfect. Let's now get to doing the achievement diaries. Oh, that's 50 coins I'll never get back. And this is the Thalia's. So while I'm here, I'm going to buy the priest gowns and the gloves, because these are best in slots that I'm going to need. So those are all the achievement diaries that we can do. Let's move on to the quests. There's Romeo. And that's all we can do for that one. Cool, let me talk to Artist, start Demon Slayer. Then let's stop this, and we need to do Children of the Sun. Oh no. This quest is taking a lot longer than I expected it to. No. Crap. I've just been taken to a place I shouldn't be. I completely forgot this teleports you up here. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to try and just get out of here as fast as I can. That was stupid by me. No, don't attack a guard, you idiot. After that debacle, now I can go to do actually some thieving to get some money for these best in slots. Now I'm thinking I might use some of this money to buy some beers, because they'll give me 1 HP back, and they only cost 2 coins. So assuming that I can do more than 1 pickpocket per being hit, and I'm actually making a profit off of drinking them. Okay, I'm now going to run to the bar and see if I can buy some beers. Wrong way. Actually, while I remember, I'm going to buy the red cape as well. I forgot to get that a minute ago. Look at this Chad right here, holy. And there's level 15 thieving. So from the perspective of this bartender, I'm coming in here, I'm asking for like 30 beers, necking 10 of them before I leave, then running out with the rest of them, and then coming back 10 minutes later, beaten up, trying to get more beers again. Yeah, don't ask what happened to the other man. Nothing happened, I swear. Hey, and there's level 20 thieving. Thank God being drunk doesn't make you worse at stealing things. With just 5 minutes remaining, I'm going to go and try and complete the rest of the stuff I wanted to do in this chunk. The frog token is the first thing I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to keep this in my inventory. I don't know what I want to use this on yet. I think maybe Fletching, just because that grind is going to be really long. Or maybe something like Agility. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will choose with your advice, really. Do I go for the long sword or the north sword? I'm going to go for a black sword. This should be a nice upgrade. And that is everything I wanted to do. I'm going to just try, I guess, pickpocket some more. Grab some more money. Okay, I'm on 2 HP. I'm going to give up. I'm just going to quickly, I guess, chop down a tree or two. Just so I don't have to waste my time. Cool. That's over. When I get this log, then I'm going to click away and we'll go and roll. Now that the chunk is up, I'm going to quickly go sort out my inventory with the bank, and then we're going to go do some chunk rolling. This is absolutely everything that I own right now. I'm going to sort out my inventory to bring just melee gear and some of the fletching supplies with me. Okay, I think I've settled on this being what I bring with me to the next chunk. I will just bring all the melee gear and then some tools and my lamp, which I'll probably use at the beginning of the next episode. Let's get to that chunk rolling. And here we are, back in the chunk picker. Now we can tick off a couple of the things that we were able to achieve. So 15 fire making, we've already burnt oak logs. We were able to get the red cape, the leather gloves, the priest gown top, priest down bottom. And then we were able to do all the quests and do the 2 easy diary tasks. So lots ticked off, which is really good. The 3 chunks we can roll from here with the snake facing east. We can turn left back into the South Varrock Gate, which would be quite nice. You know, we can continue some of the challenges that were set there. If we go straight ahead, I would quite like this because I really want to get to Barbarian Village and go to the Stronghold of Security to get the 10,000 coins. I feel like that'd be a really good boost. Going right would be good for being able to complete Children of the Sun and start a few other quests, but it takes us dangerously close to the wilderness, and I'm just so scared of being in there. But I don't get to decide, let's just roll. Oh no, okay. Take me there. Oh no. The wilderness is now officially rollable as of next time. Oh my god. Well, let's jump in the game, explore a little bit, and try not to freak out about the wilderness. Well, here we are, I guess. Here goes nothing. The fact that the wilderness is right there is so scary, but I don't really know. It's a bit, bit stressful. I'm going to leave the next chunk and the few chunks after that to the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, a like would be greatly appreciated, and a subscription would be amazing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.